Hello and welcome to Cutting Words. I'm Brad Thompson and today we're going to talk about LARP, ever so briefly. LARP stands for Live Action Role Playing. And the reason why I'm talking about it right now is because, well, I'm getting some costuming sorted for my collection for a LARP I'm going to tomorrow actually. And I thought let's make a quick video, a good video for the channel. The channel is probably Dungeons & Dragons focused, so I'm not planning on suddenly taking a huge LARP focused turn here. But I thought I'd just have a quick video about it, as I did LARPing before D&D, much like jumping at the deep end really. As LARPing, I like to think of LARPing as more of like a larger scale D&D game. We had to have live action rules for combat, and you dress up, your characters and things like that. Yeah, and like LARP events that I've run, we hire out whole campsites for a whole weekend, and people come in playing their characters, and you have crew. You have to then brief, and then come out and play the various NPCs or monsters or whatever over the course of the weekend. And I've learned quite a few lessons from LARPing that I've since applied to D&D and my writing, and I think it's definitely worth considering checking out at some point. If a LARP event ever happens near you, maybe check it out, because it's loads of fun. And yeah, like, wow, learn a lot. So from a game runner perspective, so as a game master, a DM for a LARP, you have to do a lot more writing than you would for a D&D game. It's a lot more work because you have to write a brief for, say, someone to play a various NPC, because you, unlike a D&D game where you play all the NPCs, you can kind of just go off your bullet points or what have you. You actually kind of do a full write-up and give it to someone else to go off and run, and they go do these scenes with these NPCs, and you're not necessarily even there to see it, and you kind of get, because you're, backstage, effectively, briefing various other crew or see up other encounters, get everyone costumed up at various, monsters or what have you to go attack the players, or getting things set up constantly, so you can't always be there to witness every scene. And so it's very much dungeon mastering from afar, and just hearing back from various crew come in who played various roles, giving you a briefing of what happened, and you're okay, and try to play the next thing comes along. It's definitely a lot more challenging when you're not there to see the players' expressions and how they react to things, getting information third hand. So it's definitely a very different experience. It's very interesting. And thinking about how to write characters and NPC briefs or scenes, encounters that someone can pick up and then go and run, because you might not even be there to brief someone about how to run it. So you need to write things in a way that anyone can pick it up, read your instructions, and understand, okay, this is how it needs to run, and this is the kind of the goal of the scene, and this is what we need to do the scene here, who's involved and whatnot. So definitely learning that writing skill, because for writing adventures for others to read, like in D&D, you need to write things in a way that anyone can pick it up, because you don't come with the game, you don't come with the instructions. You need that someone will pick this and read your writing, and they have to comprehend what you're trying to do here, and then go off and run that, which is a skill which takes practice and work to get right. So definitely LARP is a fun thing to cut your teeth on. Definitely worth checking out, and you get the full experience of man, spending a day in armor. Like, I'm just dying just sitting here in this armor right now talking to you. So just imagine, a fighter or what have you in D&D, just spending all day walking around in armor. Oh my gosh. The pandemic's not been kind on my fitness. I don't think I'm going to survive around this LARP tomorrow. But yes, it's a great storytelling medium, and I can definitely do more videos on it if you're interested in that. So let me know in the comments below if you're keen on hearing more about this mysterious LARP hobby, and things you can take away from that in comparison to Dungeons and Dragons. Because I could should do a video series on that if you're interested. Otherwise, here's a quick segue on LARP. Something to consider. Anyway, I'm Brad Thompson, and this has been Cutting Words. If you like my videos, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps the channel. And it means you don't miss these videos as they pop up on the YouTubes. Otherwise, until next time, see ya. Wow.